I'm born at Brooklyn Jewish Hospital. Also born at this hospital over the years, Marilyn Bergman, Alan Bergman, and Barbra Streisand. All three will grow up to sing much better than me. Dodgers win their one and only World Series. A new day dawns. The Dodgers leave Brooklyn. A new day sets. I graduate Lafayette High School and enroll at Brandeis University. I'm asked, very nicely, to leave Brandeis University. I enroll at Hofstra. I'm asked, very nicely, to leave Hofstra University. I become a waiter at the Village Gate in New York City. I meet Diana Meehan, a flight attendant for Pan American. We move to a little apartment together in Berkeley, California. My life begins. Diana and I, along with our Labrador Retriever Ubu, hitchhike around the world, beginning in Amsterdam and going through all of Europe, down to Greece, and then over to the Middle East. We return to Berkeley for the birth of our daughter, Shauna. We run a daycare center on the bottom floor of a big old Victorian. We live upstairs, and Shauna's born into a large family of adoring preschoolers. Diana decides to go back to college to get her master's degree at San Diego State University. I tag along to take care of Ubu and Shauna, and almost on a whim, I enroll as a 30-year-old undergraduate, still looking for my BA. I take a beginning writing class with Nate Monister, a professional writer who thinks I have talent and could write for TV. We buy a television set. I watch a little bit, and I agree with him. I sell my first script to the Dumplings, a short-lived show produced by Nickel Ross and West, who would go on to do Three's Company. I get hired to write a script for the Bob Newhart Show. They like my work and give me several assignments. I get hired by the Newhart producers, Tom Patchett and Jay Tarsis, to be story editor on their new show, The Tony Randall Show, starring, surprisingly, Tony Randall. In a fluke, along with Hugh Wilson, I am promoted to be the producer of The Tony Randall Show. The Tony Randall Show is canceled. In a fluke, I am made one of the producers on Lou Grant, which is really produced by Gene Reynolds, Alan Burns, and Seth Freeman. In another fluke, I win a Writers Guild Award that year for an episode of MASH I write, as well as an Emmy and a Golden Globe as one of the producers of Lou Grant, although the real producers are Gene Reynolds, Alan Burns, and Seth Freeman. I form my own production company, Ubu Productions, named after you-know-who, and I go into partnership with Paramount Studios. Family Ties premieres on NBC and will run for 7 years and 180 episodes. Daughter Kaylin is born. I win a second Writers Guild Award and a second Emmy for My Name is Alex, a Family Ties script I co-write with Alan Huger. Family Ties goes off the air on May 14, 1989 as the #1 show on television that week. I write and direct my first movie, Dad, starring Jack Lemmon, Olympia Dukakis, Ted Danson, Kathy Baker, Ethan Hawke, and Kevin Spacey. Not a bad cast for a first movie. Brooklyn Bridge premieres on CBS and wins the Golden Globe that year for Best TV Comedy. Our star, Marion Ross, also wins a Golden Globe for Best Actress, and we receive 12 Emmy nominations. Brooklyn Bridge is canceled. Welcome to TV. Along with the talented and lovely Brad Hall, I co-write and produce my second movie, Bye Bye Love, directed by Family Ties collaborator Sam Weissman. It stars Paul Reiser, Matthew Modine, Randy Quaid, and Amy Brenneman. Jack Black, in his first movie role, has one line in a raucous party scene. Not a bad cast for a second movie. I have the joy of reuniting with Michael Fox on Spin City, a show I co-create with Bill Lawrence. After our 100th episode, Mike Fox retires from series television due to early-onset Parkinson's. With his blessing and support, we continue the series with Charlie Sheen and Heather Locklear. Spin City goes off the air after 6 years and 150 episodes. I retire from TV. I write and direct a third movie, Must Love Dogs, from the novel by Claire Cook. The film stars Diane Lane, John Cusack, and Christopher Plummer. Good film to retire on, and I do. Sit Ubu Sit, How I Went from Brooklyn to Hollywood with the Same Woman, the Same Dog, and a Lot Less Hair is published.